So I just finished my last shift at Fedex in Nashville, at Nashville Ground. Working for Zach and Ned. But there's a couple of people that wanted me to friend them on Facebook, and I'm gonna remember to write their names down, their last names down, so I can find them later. My back is tired. I was a little bit low energy tonight because I had lunch. I had one man, one garage. I had free Pizza Friday or something cool that Marcus came up with, and had Pizza Hut, and it was really good. And I actually used to work at Pizza Hut in Texas, and I don't remember the pizzas tasting this good. It was one of them was just pepperoni with the stuffed crust, which I think I've only ever tried the stuffed crust once before, and it wasn't good, but today it was great. And then there was also like a white sauce and bacon and chicken and onion, and it was just really great. Now, I probably haven't had pizza in a year. I don't know if that's part of it. I just did a 5-day fast this week that I ended, I think, 2 days ago. Maybe just yesterday. I think I ended it maybe just yesterday. I had some beef broth and chicken broth, and then I think 8 hours later I was already just eating totally normally again. I'm doing the carnivore thing, which I'm enjoying. So this is Fedex Ground. This is where I started in March, rode my bike here until I got to full time, and then I could afford to take Ubers and Lyfts to work, and then I could pay my roommate to drive me some days, and then I bought this rusty old Jeep. It's a red Jeep. I should call it rusty, right? Frame's rusted, hitch is rusted. I was gonna start the video and then turn the engine on later so that you don't have to hear the rumbling. I hope it's not a problem. But I decided to go ahead and just try and start it because I'm having issues with starting the thing, and I kind of wanted to resolve the question of whether or not it's going to start before I decided to make a video. So it's running. First try, thank goodness. I'm doing the thing where I disconnect the battery because I have an electrical leak. So if I'm going to park it for a while, I disconnect the battery. And for a while, I mean like overnight. Today was a special day. It was also my last day, not at Kroger. I don't work at Kroger. I've never worked there. But at One Man, One Garage, which is where I've been working afternoons. And I picked up some gifts for the family. It's going to be fun to be able to present them with holiday gifts, Christmas gifts, for things that I actually worked on. Things that I've assembled. Not everything. I didn't make this. OneManOneGarage.com. Special place. You gotta remember where you're from. This is not for me, but it's where I'm moving in 2 days. Tomorrow I pack, and then Sunday I hit the road, and it's gonna be my new home. Here are the Christmas gifts. See if you can see that. If you haven't been to OneManGarage.com yet, you got to go check out the store. Take a look at all the stuff they've got. It's pretty cool. They got lanterns, stuff you can put out in your patio, stuff you can use for holiday holiday ornaments, gift ideas. It's like a small fireplace with like glass and rocks. You could also get a Zen garden with your sand and gems and gemstones, and a lot of cool stuff, a lot of different things. Real cool place to go to if you're looking to get a unique gift that not everyone's gonna get, from the mall. And this is all stuff that's manufactured right here in Nashville, right in the garage, right where a bunch of Santa's elves are working mornings, afternoons, and sometimes nights. This is after, we just had Thanksgiving 2018, so we're working extended hours, but today was my last day, so I picked those things up. It's a cool business, but it was also a really cool place to work. It was an environment that was a stark contrast to here, because we were sitting in a comfortable room on comfortable chairs, watching TV or listening to music the whole time, whatever we wanted. So that's different than being at FedEx, where it's just a lot of machinery, a lot of noise, back-breaking work. Man, I'm tired. I guess I better go home, and if my roommate's awake, if Mark's awake, I will cook the rest of the meat and then eat it tonight and tomorrow, my last day. If he's already in bed, he sleeps in the front room, so it's an open area, so I don't want to be cooking after he goes to bed. So then I guess I'll cook tomorrow afternoon, which kind of sucks because I'm probably going to want to be fasting, and I don't like cooking while I'm fasting. Oh. Well, I'm turning the light out because I got to preserve the battery. No, I'll disconnect the battery. There's your answer. So today I was going like this because I was thinking, oh, it's my last day, one day. I started the countdown on how many shifts I had left at FedEx. It was 7 shifts remaining, 3 times, because that's how bad I am at counting, and got confused with the holiday. And then finally it got to the real 7, and then it was 654. Today was just 1. Last day at both jobs. My goal is to be able to pack everything up tomorrow in just one day. I bought a $25 bag for the roof. I bought a hitch shelf, this metal low shelf that I can put a duffel bag on and bungee that to the back. And I believe that the bike rack that I bought today will also work in conjunction. So I'm gonna just have this whole thing surrounded with stuff and hit the road. I hopefully will have no snowstorms. I remember making videos when I had the U-Haul when I left Long Island, drove through New York to come to Nashville. Been here in Nashville for 18 months, and I have a family reunion in a week in Salt Lake, and I plan on being in town for that. Good news, I got my transfer for FedEx got approved, so I'll be able to show up, drive 25 hours, not continuously, but 25-hour drive to Salt Lake, and I already got a job lined up. So I'm praying that I'm literally praying that my Jeep will get me there, and we'll start. I have a good mechanic here in Nashville that I found that's helped me a lot with my getting this thing in shape, this piece of turd that I bought. And I'm so tired. I'm just really eager to live around family, because I haven't had that, like, I left Texas in 2002. I initially had planned to move to New York and be a bike messenger in August of 2001, but I didn't get prepared in time, so I didn't move that year. And a couple weeks later, you had 9/11. But then I did actually move the following summer to New York and was a bike messenger. But anyway, I'm moving out of Texas the only family that I was moving away from was my dad, and he remarried. But prior to that, going back to when I was 15 years old, that's when we left Chicago, where, I had, 5, 6, 7, 8 family members around. So that was 1989. So it's been that long since I've had family around. I'm moving to Utah, where I have 7 siblings living there. And so I think it's going to be a really new experience for me. I toured with the circus for 13 and a half years. And so the circus family, that's what my existence was then. And whenever we went through Salt Lake or any city that I had family in, it was always a whirlwind. I was working, and then then you got to travel to the next city. So there was very little time to just relax and hang out and be around family. You didn't have any of the benefits of just living around family. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to getting to know my nephews and nieces, my great nephews and nieces. I'm old enough that I got to go to my nephews and ask for jobs. So I'm really eager to spend the holidays in Utah. Salt Lake is a great place to do Christmas. I don't think I've done it there since I was a teenager. Or at least, I don't even know if I did it when I was a teenager, but I know that there were December visits to Utah. So I'm excited about that. It's not that cold of a place compared to some other cities I've had the pleasure of spending the holidays. So I'm just really tired. My hands are really dirty. I washed them, but I look forward to getting, after my shift, to go home and shower, get all the soot off me. Then I'm going to try and figure out where I'm going to sleep during the 25-hour drive, and picking a route. I might be going through Missouri, or I might be going through Oklahoma. I'm not sure which route. It really just depends. I guess now it's late enough that I can check the extended forecast and get a reasonable sense of what's coming. I am concerned about how my vehicle does with water, because we had a flash flood and I had to drive through some deep water. I didn't realize how deep it was, and then it messed up my car computer for a couple of days. It was out of whack. And so heading up to Utah in December is a little concerning, because I don't know how my vehicle is going to handle the cold, wet, driving in snow. I haven't driven in snow in this vehicle, but it occurs to me, I don't even know when I last drove in snow. When I was with the circus, I drove a couple of times a year when I would rent a car. I used to have another vehicle where I was an Uber Lyft driver. I'm tired. Anyway, I have ants in here in the box. I don't know how ants are living 2 months after I bought this thing. I guess I'm wondering, do they eat rust? Or what are they surviving on? I always see a couple little ants. So, gosh, I better go home. Increase my chances that my roommate will still be up so I can cook some ground beef, some bacon. I think that's all I got left. Gotta finish what I got in the fridge. So, anyway, peace out, sauerkraut.